Welcome back, babes. Welcome back. It's your girl Sunshine with the Rip the Mic show, and our guest today is a very good friend of mine, actually, Major88Keys. What's up, my boy?
What's going on? What's going on?
How you been, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Always moving around, you know.
Literally.
Never not working. That's always one of my sayings.
You always working.
I am.
Yeah. We working on doing a better job and letting me know when you got some spots you DJing at this year.
No, I got you. You know, I mean, it ain't hard to find me. You know, Southside Demon right now, killing everything on Southside, but holding it down at Skybox, you know what I'm saying, on the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So, you know, if you want to come and turn up, stand on some furniture, get some good food, drinks, you know what I'm saying, we in there. What up, man?
We got our boy Big Scoop on the ones and twos.
Yeah, man, what the business is.
Hey, we turned lit. What you sipping on? You not sipping on that?
I mean, when the cups come, I heard that as a side conversation.
Y'all got all the bad.
But, you know,
but the cups are coming, bro.
No, that's cool. I mean, you know.
Major.
Yes.
You say you from the South Side or you at the South Side?
No, that's where I'm at as far as DJing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So let's start from the beginning. Where you from?
I'm from St. Louis. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Yeah, 314.
We've been friends and I didn't know you was from St. Louis. That's crazy.
Hey. Crazy.
Yeah. Okay. I love St. Louis. Okay, so what was childhood, man? What was childhood like growing up in St. Louis? Brutal?
Was it that? No, I mean, yeah, a little bit, but not for me too much. Honestly, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, it's a lot of that. But at the same time, I'm originally from Maryland. So like when people hear me speak a lot, they be thinking I'm from like Cali or something like that based upon the way I dress and then I'm like, no, I'm from St. Louis. I guess once my vocals get a little bit relaxed, it comes out. Yeah. I know. I heard it earlier when I was talking. So, but that's so. When you ask that question, for me, I'm not born there, and I know for people that's born places, like born and raised, they have always a different outlook. Yeah. And of course, for me, moving from the East Coast to the Midwest, that kind of was a little different because I already was coming from like the suburbish type of raising to, and of course, like mixed culture, so black, white, Asian, Puerto Ricans, Italians, like the whole spectrum.
So it's cultured.
Super cultured.
Okay.
You know, so that's what I was instantly born into, seeing.
Right.
To then moving to the Midwest, St. Louis, which is definitely predominantly black.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Which I was okay with that, but it was just like, oh, this is a lot of black folks here.
It's really like, different. I see more of me. Okay.
And I'm with it. So but again, I'm more preppier, more suburbs. So I kind of
whitewash.
Yeah, I kind of had it easier just because I was talented though. So like I played sports, I was into music,
and then you do have a really nice vocabulary too.
So yeah, so like I was like amongst, and I'm a hustler, so like I was always like selling something, like, you know what I'm saying, selling CDs and DVDs growing up. Like I was one of the few people in school that like had teachers' numbers and addresses, and I was literally like
selling them CDs.
Really selling, like, yeah, like at a high. I think I classify that as a high rate. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even supposed to be selling CDs and DVDs. Nonetheless, selling them at school to my teachers. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I mean on so many levels. I mean,
how much you made though?
I was making a nice amount of money. I was like, I was in again. I remember having my own. Just to kind of put it into perspective, I was in middle school. And I had my own phone line, and everybody in the house was on my account.
Damn. Let me get some. Okay.
So, you know.
So what was that like as far as school? Because you said Maryland, but St. Louis. So I know, you know, it was cultured in Maryland. St. Louis is predominantly black. Was it different in the school system for you?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Did they look at you like, oh man, this nigga green, man, he over here trying to take my bitch.
Not at all, because like appearance wise, like I looked like them.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't, besides coming here and already like wearing like at that time like the American Eagle and Aeropostale and all that, all the preppy clothes.
That was
like,
me.
you know what I'm saying? So like before that was even a
Hollister.
wave back then, like I was already like dressing like that. So like skinny jeans, like that was like old as hell to us, like, you know, coming from the East Coast, because everybody already wore that. Skaters and stuff like that already wore that type of stuff. So it was just like I was already like, I wasn't too, because you know the Midwest is a little behind.
Man, he was part of the clique, man.
But you know the Midwest as a whole is a little bit behind, while the coast is a little bit more progressive in, you know, fashion and time, and just so I was only like a few years, I guess, ahead of the curve by living in St. Louis, by being from the East Coast. Yeah. So it was cool though. Making friends was easy. You know, having friends was easy. I didn't get into too many fights, just because I was a pretty cool guy. But like, you know, when you first get there, they definitely tried me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Why?
So,
Why they try you?
I mean, it was at that time in that area.
Because you were a pretty boy.
No, you weren't from there. Like at that time, I think an era in life, and especially for the Midwest, if you weren't from there, they definitely was gonna try you at least once to see what you was about. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they tried me when I moved.
Not to like, and they definitely didn't pick on me. I'm never gonna say that, but they definitely tried me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I ran a couple times because I'm like, I'm not really a fighter. Like, I'm not finna get jumped.
So you were a lover.
I really wasn't on it, but then I was like, one day I was like, I ain't finna run today. So like, I was just like, shit. No, I was just like, hey, if I get jumped, I get jumped, but I'm not running today. Okay. And I wore that nigga out. But it was just a testing. Like I said, it wasn't like they just really wanted to try you and see how long I guess they was going to get.
Punk fake you, or you going to stand up for yourself on it.
Yeah, and after that one time I was standing up for myself, like I was cool in the hood. So it was done. Like that was back in the day where hoods used to fight other hoods. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I get it, but I don't get it. I get it because of the environment, but I don't get it because it's like,
I know
we were taught to always, well, I know you had morals in your family, and I did too. So it's like, why even? Why?
Oh no, I mean, I didn't come outside like, oh, we gotta go over there, like as if I was like a general in the neighborhood. Like,
come on, nigga, we gonna pump and
and like, you know,
we're gonna handle them.
Yeah, they had some problems. We gotta go. I'm like, no, but like, you know, if they came over to our neighborhood, like on some bullshit, and like we already outside, like, you know, we gotta stand up for our neighborhood, like, you know, it was something like that. It wasn't nothing overly gang related, like, you know what I'm saying? Like we had a color, like we wasn't that organized. Like, you know what I'm saying? We didn't have a color, you know what I'm saying? We didn't have a motto, a slang, like no, we didn't have none of that. Nah.
College, any?
Yeah, double major in psychology and music.
Okay, don't be telling me that I'm a cool person, man.
Oh, I keep my reads to myself. Yeah. I keep my reads. I deposit my own mental note to people. I just be like, okay.
Okay, what's your mental note about me then?
I mean, you know what I'm saying? This is an interview about me. So, like, you know, I don't want to make it, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so when people look at your name on any screen, Major Keys 88, what do you want them to know more about you that they don't know?
I mean, when they see like Major88Keys, of course they already assume like, you know,
that's that producer.
He must play. Like they always do kind of be like, wait a minute, I heard that name before, or it rings a bell and things of that nature. Because I didn't do a whole lot of this, like being on camera in front of stuff. I was always behind the scene. You know, I always looked at fly or whatever. So people, like I said jokingly earlier, think I'm the artist or the rapper or something like that. It's like, no, I'm just the guy in the back doing the beats or doing the mixing, or you know what I'm saying? Like I'm behind the scenes. It's like, you kids go outside, y'all have fun. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but every time they see that name, I'm always reminding them that I'm a musician first. You know what I'm saying? Like, I play the keys, I play the drums, I play the guitar, I play the organ. So I physically play all of these instruments.
Yeah,
and no matter how technology progresses, it's always gonna come back to one of these instruments. Mm-hmm. The drums, the keys, the guitar. Mm-hmm. You know, like something like that. It's gonna come back to some variation of it. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. So,
what are some hardships that you face in the industry, starting off?
I feel like I had a good introduction into the industry without getting fucked, literally and figuratively.
Oh, what you mean by literally?
I mean, shit, it ain't no secret, man. Motherfuckers be out here
Diddy boppins?
Yeah, giving up
Diddy
that butt.
boppers.
Giving up that butt.
Have you had that experience?
No, that's
Let me elaborate. Have you had an experience where someone higher than you in producing or in the industry, whatever you want to call it, mm-hmm. has presented themselves to you like, I'm interested in a way?
Nah, not directly, but it definitely has had. When I was signed in my 3 years under Good Music, mm-hmm. which was 2014 to 17. Mm-hmm. I was approached twice.
Got to the damn.
I was approached twice.
How was that experience? How did that make you feel, first of all? Like, what the fuck? Somebody wanted to booties with this? I
mean, well, it was one, because I've heard other stories. Mm-hmm. So my story, it wasn't aggressive.
Okay.
It was slightly passive.
Okay.
You know, so, again, it's like, for them, they don't know.
Yeah.
And of course, if you don't overly give off signs that you could bend or break, they might approach it subtly, because some people are still human. Mm-hmm. They might wig out on you and flip out on you and beat your ass and all the other crazy stuff. But honestly, in the moment, it's so much power that it's like,
it's kind of
all
scary.
that gangster shit you kind of can't do.
Yeah.
I mean, you can, but then you over with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you definitely, like, you over with at that point. You know what I'm saying? So then it's like, you got to use your mind and not your strength.
So what'd you end up doing?
I mean, like I said, I got this far by not getting fucked physically or figuratively.
Yeah.
I mean, I did kind of get fucked figuratively, because like I got some money. I got some money out there that's like on the biz, because in business, in this industry, you're gonna get fucked. But the majority of times you will. Like, and I've been in the industry this long, I could count on one hand how many people, professionals, like, have like don't have their story. They're like, oh, I've never had a bad deal.
Yeah.
I've never gotten taken advantage of.
That's surprising.
I've never, like, I can count on, and I can call them right now, and because that's who I call, mm-hmm. ever since that one time I got fucked out of mm-hmm. a large amount of money, damn near 100 bands, 150. And we going to court, and we handle it, we gonna get it though. Like, you know what I'm saying? But
major.
But that's the type of money, like, again, that a nigga will try to get on some gangster shit, and it's like, bro, that is not how you gonna even get that money, though. That's not how you
gotta be a gentleman.
You gotta play the game right. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take that on the chin, but I'm finna come back though to come get my you know what I'm saying, to get my 100 or 150. So don't worry about that. Yeah. But while I'm working on that, I'm over here doing other shit
and being a gentleman.
You know, so you just gotta know how to work your move in the industry, because it will happen. It's going to happen. Yeah. Like, the structure is automatically set up for it to happen.
Right. So
the more conscious that you are with your business and things of that nature, it won't have to happen to you. Or the better you got a team around you, because just because you're the product or you're the talent doesn't mean you got to be the brains or the money or the ones that's moving the shit forward. You know what I'm saying? So Diddy might have been Diddy, but DeLeon was he was just the face. You know what I'm saying? It's like Ciroc was what it was, but it was like you really just to help push, and sometimes that's what it got to be, and it's a percentage involved with that. And us as people got to understand that we got to start learning how to play the percentage game and not just the money game.
So I'm gonna ask you just 2 more questions, maybe 3. because we're really short on time, but
No, for sure.
I hear that you were nominated for a Grammy 2025.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the process of how that actually works,
Okay.
the numbers and stuff like that, and then the outcome of that for you.
So I'm a part of the Grammy Recording Academy.
Okay.
Part of the Atlanta
Shout
chapter.
out.
I just wrote all of this down on my vision board. I'm also a Grammy U mentor.
Okay.
I'm also a part of the producer and engineers wing.
Okay. Big name.
And as well as the songwriter and composers wing.
Okay.
As well. With all of that being said, it's a mouthful, pause. But
you can just make it as short as you can.
As of this year, we were able to, as members of the Recording Academy, we were able to submit our own records.
Okay.
And I've been a part of the Grammy Recording Academy for 2 years. This is 2 years now.
Okay.
And like I said, this never happened. So and so this was huge because there's a lot of people that's a part of the Recording Academy, like myself. Producers, engineers, songwriters, artists, managers, so on and so forth.
Right.
And now that we were able to submit our own records, you have to get the votes. And like how I was explaining it to you earlier,
the votes how?
The votes are basically within the Recording Academy. So it's basically the Congress of the music industry. That's the best way to put it. But
that makes sense though.
Yeah, so you more so want to entice the
Congress,
to get you more votes
with your campaigns,
and that'll get you the next, get you to the
next level
of voting, because I think it's altogether 3 stages of voting.
Okay,
and we made it past the first stage of voting and things of that nature. And once you actually complete those stages of voting, that will be the ones that actually get Grammy nominated at the show.
Okay.
That you'll see them reading off the names or whatever. And of course, actually winning a Grammy that means you won.
Yeah.
But being Grammy considered was huge, especially in the category, because this was my first time ever even learning this lane of shit. Like, okay. And also all the categories. There's so many categories.
Yeah.
I didn't even know how many.
How many categories? Like 50?
Damn near.
Really?
Yeah. Like
that's crazy.
And then when you talk about the voting, it was so many records in the voting, like in the categories. Like
almost over 100.
Some was little, some was small, and then that was something else that I learned. So that I'll be able to take back to the team and to be like, okay, hey, these other categories are very smaller categories, which would increase our chances of being able to be Grammy nominated and even winning a Grammy in these categories. So shout out to my guy Bots. Shout
out
D Bots from Houston. We was part of the record that was Grammy considered, but he's also Grammy nominated as well with the Queen of Sheba record and stuff like that. I think that's in the spoken word and comedy and stuff like that. So so it's pretty interesting. Like, again, the whole process of how just working with the Grammys and all of that. So I'm also working on right now, getting ready to go to the Grammys in February. February 1st Grammy.
Okay.
So again,
congrats.
Thank you.
Bringing in 2026 right.
Hey, this is how I've been doing it the last 2 years, so it's only right,
that he ain't seen me. Damn.
Hey.
Okay, so one piece of advice that you can give anybody that wants to be in this industry, looking to be in this industry, or need some motivation.
Well, one thing I'll say, like, if somebody's trying to get in this industry, I ain't gonna even lie. Like, I just said this to somebody earlier this week. What we're doing now, get a camera. Like, I ain't gonna even lie. Like, even if you're a rapper, producer, engineer, no matter what you do, alongside what you do, just grab a camera and
Content.
and just use it for either content, but also it also helps opportunities. It helps you get in the door a lot of times. Like you don't even gotta know what to do, or like it's levels to it. If you got it, that's one thing. But if you got it and know what to do with it, that's a whole nother ball game of access to where you'll be able to get in rooms that you would have never been able to get in just if you would have walked in there as, hey, I'm such and such the rapper or such and such the producer. You know, so that, and I've even seen that for myself in the earlier parts of my career, because I used the camera for promoting my own parties and events instead of me paying a videographer and all of that. I used to be my own camera guy, just walking around taking pictures of the people at the party, the whole party, just all of that, and having all these people just tag themselves on social media before that became a thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, that was, again, my way of utilizing it for my brand alongside what I'm really doing. So again, just get y'all a camera, man. Start using that shit.
All right, y'all. Y'all heard it here first at the Rhythm Mike Show with your girl Sunshine and my boy
Major 88 Keys in this thing. If you don't know, now you know. Make sure you tap in at official Major 88 Keys.
That was fun.